they now bring out the Minotaur, and I'm just waiting for Rafaela, man. I don't know. If we get to the next game and they use Rafaela, we'll see. But response, though, from Mongolia happens to be the Franco plus the Diggy.
Okay, mid lane Diggy. And as well as getting his hands back under Franco. Wow, man, you're seeing so much in the future of every draft right now in the Grand Final. A lot of possibilities. You really are the son of Gord, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the Minotaur now. They need to have a good XP lane hero.
It's just Esmeralda, man.
It's Esmeralda.
And I don't know what other
Dyroth,
hero they
no?
would put there. Maybe Dyroth. Yeah, okay. Good call.
Okay.
Let's see. I got Esme, you got Dyroth. It could be.
No.
It's neither.
I'm happy that I'm wrong. Yes, they've taken out Teresa in their own way.
Which is funny because, again, you know, I actually expected Aizen to pick up the Terizla like first pick. Like, there was a part of me that was like, we live in a world now where Aizen is just like, all right, Terizla first pick. But he went with Uranus. And now he gives up that, you know, I would actually say this is rather like a signature pick for Aizen.
Yeah.
But it's now in the hands of, you know,
Cannon.
Philippines. Yeah, Cannon takes it.
It's like looking at the mirror in game number 2.
But it's different also because of the fact that, again, if you compare just hero to hero in the XP lane, like who does more? You know, for the most part. Like Uranus is, a lot of people just think Uranus is boring, but he actually does quite a bit.
Yeah, well, cut lanes, clear,
like most XP laners cut
a lot
lanes,
of things. Even I haven't perfected Uranus back in my own game. So now it's game number 2. It's Philippines having the first point. And now we're checking out the emblems for this match. Mongolia, on the other side, we're seeing more of the agility being present. And this gives another way of rotating faster with the threat of the Ling and as well as the Faramis. Early game could have a great rotation. So agility is much more be present for extra movement speed. But meanwhile, no disturbance from the side of Saison, completing and getting his first purple out of this game. We went to the pokes, running the gold lane, Recutiano and Bebex, just having it with a toe. And as well as for the mid lane, or likely gaining control in a way, Philippines just starting it slow.
Starting it slow. Again, a lot of this game plan here for Mongolia is obviously to land hooks from Ethan, try to follow up through that, right? And the same thing, it's the part of it too is a lot of this is on ZX Aura, and that's what I said every time he does play or he gets his hands on this Hayabusa. The fact that he has to be able to match the speed set from Saison is kind of the challenge, right? You can already see Saison is level 4, right? So if they were even to meet right now, they would have kind of a hard time. But all this leading into eventually that first turtle. If no one goes down, great. Right, better yet for Mongolia. That's kind of really what they have to do here as they get situated. Because right now, I mean, rotation-wise too, you can already see actually the play being up here. Not going to be able to find the shurikens, but goes in with a shadow kill. Goes with the minions as well, calls it back. So there was an attempt there from ZX Aura. That would have been a great setup if they could have gotten it, you know, to lead into that first turtle of the game.
And with that, they forced out a flicker from Recutiano. 2 minutes for the first turtle to show up. Now Ethan might be in trouble here. Forced out the flicker as well. Okay, you trade out resources now.
Yeah, not going to land the iron hook though. So they get the flicker out from Ethan. He's going to have to be even more careful here. There he goes, the flicker in from Cannon. Also a response flicker. They're going to force ZX Aura back here. Still going to be fighting for the Aizen. Left alone, he will fall. Turtle will be taken by Saison. It's unfortunate, ZX Aura not able to get in position.
Yeah, getting control of the EXP, that's one way of holding or just getting a hook out of an Aizen. Cannon is doing a great job on zoning out members right onto the first turtle there. That's one thing they need to worry about. Yes, they have the Diggy back again in game number 2, but will you keep on using that ultimate over and over again with all the skirmishes that might happen? Because at most of the times, you might be forced out to use those in a state of the early way of like taking you out of the skirmish fight. So with that, you need to have more way of like holding on when to use the times journey and even reverse time properly. Look at the cannon
That's
dropping
just
down. Penalty zone.
That's just some threat there right now. Shadow kill going to come through, going to force them back quite a bit. Cannon and Saison should be able to get out just fine. Forbid, though, might reverse time him back there. Still going to be worked on, too. Cannon quite low, about a hit away. A couple shots more to go. He's quite tanky. but Aizen will finally get the kill. And meanwhile, in the river, here towards the top, they still go. Ethan going to be in trouble, trying to get away, won't be able to, gets jumped on by Unigo. So a lot of trades here across the map.
Yeah, Minoa and Fury just right on the bat here, draining out away for Mongolia just to escape.
Oh.
Meanwhile, fight continues to happen. Forbid falling down. Saison secures the kill. Gratiano in trouble. Almost a close call, but Unigo now with activating that regen back in to that Beatrix. Now Bebex here just going in too deep right in Philippines.
Bebex might be fine here if he's able to escape. ZX Aura able to get a kill. Recutiano was quite low, staying there. So they had the information, and they get a kill out of it. So right now, I would say Mongolia holding their own for the most part against Philippines, despite a minor gold lead building here. They want to be able to get in position for that turtle, though.
Okay, trying to contest this purple out of this Ling. Still managing to secure that. Aizen was hoping to disturb one way or another this Ling out of getting that purple. So still maintaining the placement. But meanwhile, on the turtle here, great positioning though, as they want to take on Mongolia for this point. A reset just happened right in the pit.
Aizen knows what Cannon wants to do, right? So he's going to go in and force him back here. You got to keep an eye on him too, because he's always got that flicker penalty zone available. They might just give it up here to them. Iron Hook going to land on Archangel. Saison kind of dropping around. Can he get the turtle? He can't. ZX Aura secures it. Tempest of Blade's going to follow. They might just retreat here. Still looking for a kill. There's the penalty zone coming through. No follow-up just yet, though. No one falling. Unigo going to be in trouble. There's the Cult Ultra coming through for them. Still extending the fight. The Iron Hook lands. Unigo will fall. Meanwhile, waiting patiently is Recutiano. Can he get the pickup kill? Still going to be looking for more. ZX Aura cannot escape with this. As much as he tries, he will fall.
That is a good trade that you're looking for. Yes, they missed out the chance of getting that turtle, but they go out with a bang and taking those members out. That was 3 from Mongolia. They had a good sustain, yes, but the problem there, they just went in and had a full force of having retribution for themselves by utilizing that Cold Altar right into the threat of the Hayabusa. Just diving in the back lines was a grave threat for Philippines to even sustain, but a good call for just holding the line. And just Mongolia just went there, they were just staying most of the time, despite that they have the chance to go back.
Yeah, it's tough, At that point, when things like that kind of unfold, this is all leading into that that switch territory that I was talking about earlier, OSX. Right, we're nearing the 8-minute mark, right? We're just a couple minutes away from that, and this is already starting to build up in favor for Philippines. BOD being locked in here by Recutiano as well, helping with that power spike. Another big item pickup for Saison. So Mongolia has to answer to this. Best way to do that, land these hooks, follow up through, but who do you hook here, right? Anyone that you grab, aside from Recutiano, is going to be tough to kill. You can see them, Philippines, putting the pressure up here on the top side, looking to get that down before this next objective comes through.
Okay. Still maintaining the control here. 8 seconds for another objective to show. Another possible way of stealing and contesting this against Mongolia, but now getting the coverage and control over the river. Philippines has more scope of the territory here. So with this, they might have a good angle. Yeah, it's melting down quickly.
Yeah, I think they're just going to take this. Yeah, there's no contention there. Saison grabs it. That's the second turtle of the game. So still furthering the little lead that they had. A little bit more. Turrets will be taken down, though. So for them, at least, there was a push, right? ZX Aura tried to do his best, just getting what he could, because they knew that they couldn't really contest that turtle. But at this point, like I said, they have some time, right? They have some time to lead in and prepare themselves for the Lord here. And the best thing they can do is find these hooks if they can and look for these moments. ZX Aura, like I said too, if he can grab these somehow, some way, find a kill for him before that Lord comes up, that'd be great. He's got to scale into this Hayabusa, into that mid-game, late game.
Yeah, speaking of mid to late game, either way, Unigo has a lot control over the river that might be, in a way, being nested by Forbid with his own way of, like, getting vision. If you might want to be in a problem, look at almost half HP onto Forbid, but just talking about him, he's really struggling to have that vision for the side of Mongolia.
Yeah, I was saying, I would have loved to see Mongolia pick, more of a damage-based mid lane option, but you know they obviously have a plan here with this Diggy, and you can feel it though. They're kind of lacking in decision making here. Saysun though already going to get the Time's Journey out. Tempest of Blades to follow through. Forbid will fall. Unigo going to jump in, forcing Bebex back. He's cut off from the team here. Still going to be going. ZX Aura able to grab a kill against Unigo, but the shots are going to continue. Bebex is in trouble. Hook going to land, but it's too late. Cannon cleans up the kill.
Still a good way of Philippines winning that team fight. And it keeps on happening right in. Oh, look at the chase. I was about to expect something there from, or even against Saysun. Now going with the progress that they have, they're going in for the push with the clears here. Now gaining control. This is the mid-game spike that you're telling about.
This is the switch.
It's the switch of Philippines that we're looking forward to happen. Now with this, Mongolia needs to have eyes on who is going to be the target inside the Philippines. Who is going to hook? Will it be Recatiano or will it be Cannon or will it be Saysun? Now, who's going to get this Lord?
Okay, ZXOR is going to make his way up here. He's going to be way too late though. Lord just given up in the hands of Philippines. So Mongolia now on the defensive once again, still trying to hold on to that tier 1 turret in the mid lane. Malif Garor also being picked up here. He could possibly look for a pick. Knows he's going to be working on that purple buff. Unigo, though, going to spot him out in just a second here as he gets the knock-up through. They still might chase them. They still might force this situation. Going to take quite a bit. Aizen trying to buy as much time as possible. They did park Bebex up as the top lane as well to deal with the Lord here. The push through. Still in the mid lane, gonna go for penalty zone. Nice hook, iron hook from down under. Saysun will follow up though. The Colt Altar is there too. Turret gonna fall. There's the Tempest of Blades. He's in trouble. He will fall.
Bebex.
Ethan is out. Double kill for Rectiano. Still gonna be looking for more. Lines up the shot, forcing them back here. Here comes the shadow kill, and Archangel will be taken out, but it's a triple for Rectiano.
On a streak and on a push. Minions pushing in with the Lord up top. Philippines winning that Outlast battle right on to the setup that Ethan started, even for Aizen sustaining the fact Saysun versus Cesara. Now the base being opened up for the Philippines. A hook right into their own turret. Cannon survives onto the regen, but Saysun takes another turret down bottom. A lot of things happening. This is truly the switch.
Yeah, the switch was flipped, you know, where now it's 10K, nearly 10K. That Philippines is up. And pace and momentum obviously in their favor. Mongolia just kind of trying to find what they can, really. And it gets increasingly harder to find the moments you're looking for. Let's take a look at the items here, exactly how it's breaking down. Again, this is 10K gold lead for Philippines, giving them a big favor in terms of these items.
Yeah, so looking back on how will they defend most of the lethal damage and bursts right on to Philippines, we see Dominance Ice, we see Oracle present for the Uranus for Aizen to even hold most of the soaked up or what damage that he can have for his team. But to think that the Roamer also might have 2 Dominance Ices present from the Uranus and as well as, well, for the Diggy, mostly it's on the burst side, right? So they can rely on only for 2 members to be in the front line. So either they slide through the Philippines backline defense or even have a good set. So it's dependent on how the hook can land perfectly by Ethan. And he says he has been doing it perfectly, but as of this moment, they need to want that tear. They need to want to have that tear down. You need to want that good hook out. Oh, he was trying.
ZX got it, I believe. Like he went in there with the Oogie Shadow and he was able to grab it, but Bebex in trouble.
He's too far.
Yeah, gonna get cut off. This is the downside, right? A lot of times you're just trying to scrap and get what you can for the most part. Trying to keep yourself in this game from it getting even worse. Basically going from bad to worse. Now 12.5 minutes in. Next Lord is up here. You're probably gonna see ZXOR try to park himself here, you know, trying to be in position, but this is definitely gonna be checked here by Archangel and the rest. Requidiano knew it as well. The thumbs up comes out. The clash here comes in. He goes back, though, able to dodge that penalty zone. Meanwhile, Lord's still going to be worked on. Saysun will grab it, secure it, as ZX Aura falls eventually. So Philippines still just dominating around the map.
6-1-1 onto this Beatrix. Cesara once again attempted to steal that Lord, possibly for a defense, but now it's just pressure pushing through Mongolia. letting them out of the base, baited them out to use. Look at that, Sniper would not want to connect all the damage.
They're going to push through. Under the turret they go. They get the Time's Journey out. Tempest of Blades as well. Turret will fall, though. Not sure if we see Philippines go back in. They're happy with the objective as they get prepped up. Still Lord coming through the top lane.
Just one turret taken out from Philippines. Now the score is just nearly even. A high start from here. 13 kills, 13 points. Now how will they defend this? Who will they target? A hook of Ethan right now is just needed. And it's so crucial for him to make the play and serve it up the base. Unigo, on the other hand, starts the Fury.
The Fury's going to go off here, still forcing ZX back. Lord going to be worked on, though. That's exactly where they want it. Should still be able to hold on a little bit longer. Aizen be in the front, the bulwark of the team. And just like that, Philippines, they're not going to be able to get that middle turret just yet unless they can push in with this wave. It's got to be cleared out. Ethan hooking the minions, both waves pushing in and bottom and top. Now the mid turret will fall here. Philippines fully exposing the base.
Minions doing the work. Top to bottom, now they need that kind of security up against Philippines. Now we've seen moments that Zizoro might keep on diving the back line. With this threat being present, we've seen Immortality now present in canon, and for even Recatiano, we have the Winchant present, so he has physical damage immunity just in case he might be the first one to go, or be the first one to be targeted by this Hayabusa. In a way, they have the insurance secured. Meanwhile, there's the jump.
Okay, Aizen gonna get pulled here. Should be fine, has the consecration available to him too. Should regen most of it up. Rest of the team kind of patiently waiting. Again, looking for any win they can around the map. It's gonna be space, right? They want that tier 1. But they got to be careful. Looks like the Philippines going to find a Forbid, gets a shot, and just like that, wow, the lineup, goodbye Forbid. He is gone here. A couple shots more, double kill for Recutiano. That is tough. You knew that Philippines was around that corner, and they decided to stay.
Yeah, talking about denying the way of getting yourself back in your base. Aizen, in a way, trying to clean and clear more waves here, but the Philippines rise on the base of Mongolia right now.
Waiting for the waves here. Top and mid. Down 2 members for now. The flicker comes through the penalty zone. They're looking to end the game here to get to match point. Still trying to hold on, though. Mongolia holds on for a little bit longer, but the crystal's going to be worked on. The bloody hunt comes down, but it's not enough. Philippines takes it to match point.
2 points in this best of 5. And that is just completely cannon right on